that one time of the year that you can really just skin out and just no one cares. Like, wait for the second outfit, that's all I'm saying. If you thought you knew what extra was, you haven't seen anything. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, today we're going to be talking all things Carnival, Notting Hill Carnival 2018. Hey, thumbs up if you're excited, because as you can tell, I'm gassed. Like, I'm gassed. There hasn't been a year ever since I started going to Carnival that I'm not extremely excited. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I go, I'm just always gonna be excited literally for Carnival. And yeah, I don't know, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video, innit? Like, So I'm not no Carnival expert. Like, I just attend Carnival, innit? Like, I don't know their history, I don't know their founder, I don't know. All I know is that it takes place in Notting Hill and it happens every August bank holiday. So I'm just gonna give you like information and like kind of guide you, say you're a first time I've never been to Carnival before, what to expect from Carnival, just based on my own personal experience, not because I'm some expert, but just because I feel like I've been enough times to, you know, kind of guide a first timer. And my sister's actually a first timer, she's lying over here, so if you've got any questions, just throw them over here and I can add them to the video. Make sure when you get there, you're nice and waved, you're on a level. So on your journey there, you need to be drinking, backing that Ray and Nephew or whatever it is you're backing. By the time you get there, you're gonna be on a level. And basically when you get there, there's different like sound systems, there's different floats, different playing different music. There's obviously bashment, soca, dancehall, whatever. And then you've got a bit of R&B, hip hop, Afrobeats and like the other genres, but it's mostly obviously Caribbean like genres. And there's like lots of different floats you can follow. I can't really remember the names of like the most popular ones, but I'll obviously leave them like somewhere if I do remember them later on. I know there's like an African one, like the Ya Santua or something like that. If you're African and you'll come to Carnival for the first time, you can follow that float if you do find it. That's another thing, finding floats is actually quite hard, because I always hear people say, oh, I heard this song and I heard that song. I'm like, how did you find it? Because I literally walked all over and I just couldn't find like a particular float, do you know what I mean? So it can be hard sometimes finding certain floats, but you just gotta like just carry on walking basically. So all the floats have a starting point, and I think they go around in a circle back to that starting point. So it starts at Sainsbury's and ends back at Sainsbury's. And there's also some stages as well where there are like some performances and stuff like that. I'm sure like Steph London has performed, like I think Red Bull has a stage if I'm not mistaken, and they've also got a float. Yeah, so look out for that. What else is there to look out for? For food, obviously it's a lot of Caribbean food, as you would probably expect. They have like crepes and stuff like that, like desserts. I've seen like a dessert stand, like hot dogs and stuff like that, but it's mainly Caribbean food, which I love. If you're a Caribbean food lover, you will obviously enjoy that. Another thing is arrival, time to arrive. You need to arrive fairly early. Me and Jane always say every year that, oh, we're gonna be out of the house by 1 PM, and it never happens. Because if you think about it, if you're out there by 1 PM, really and truly all you've got is 5 hours of enjoyment. That sounds like a long time, but it really isn't, because it flies by. So you really want to be out there like 12 to half 12. You want to be enjoying yourself, like walking up your waist. Like by half 12 you're in there, like so yeah, get there nice and early, because it does get packed really quickly, especially on Mondays. Sundays, so it happens on, have I even mentioned that it happens on 2 days? It happens on 2 days, bank holiday Sunday and Monday. So Sundays are supposed to be a bit more chilled. Nowadays Sundays just like Monday, to be honest, but they're supposed to be a bit more chilled. And apparently like that's when like the younger children are welcome, so people bring their babies out and stuff like that on the Sunday. Some people do bring babies on Monday, but they're more likely to bring babies on a Sunday because it's meant to be less like hectic. But Monday is the day that if anybody's coming on just one day, they're coming on the Monday, if that makes sense. Nobody's gonna come on one day and just come on the Sunday and not the Monday. Plan your route, and when I say route I mean how you're gonna get there. You have to plan which station you're gonna get down at. Obviously the whole road is blocked off as well, because like everyone is parading down like certain roads. So a massive area around like Carnival, like the roads is all blocked out. So you need to plan yeah, like basically where you're gonna start off, how you're gonna get there and whatnot. Okay, when it comes to planning as well, Carnival, plan who you're going with. Obviously that should have been number one, plan who you're going with. Me personally, it like doesn't matter what it is, even traveling, going away on holiday, I like to do it in smaller groups. Literally it's just me and Jane majority of the time. I've done Carnival with like say maximum like 6 people I think, and it just always, the group always ends up splitting up. Don't go with like some massive group, because let me tell you, Carnival, if you lose your friend, if you lose your brethren, that's it. as in that's one thing that everyone knows about Carnival. Once you lose your friend, that's it. As in that's actually it. It's over. It's all over. So yeah, don't even think about like going in some massive group. The group's gonna either split up, you're gonna get lost, or yeah. Okay, this is random, but toilets, like bear in mind you're walking from like whatever time you get there till like 6 p.m. You have to think about toilets. They have like public toilets like dotted around. Luckily, because my best friend like lives in the area, we literally just go home whenever we need to, so use a toilet to top up on drinks, whatever. So I'm lucky in that sense. But yeah, there's definitely like public, you know, those, what do you call them, kiosk, those public toilets. Yeah, there's better than that. And some people even open their houses to people to use a toilet, but sometimes they charge at the door. Yeah, but if you're desperate, you're desperate, innit? I've literally been so desperate that I've literally just gone around a block of flats and just pissed like in the drain. But you know when you're licked, like you don't even care. Literally, that's how bad it's been. Leading to pee in the middle of Carnival is if anyone knows me, like, you know I've got the worst bladder problem. So if I didn't have Jane's house around the corner, like, even with Jane's house around the corner, I've had to piss like in the street. So imagine I didn't have Jane's house, like all them times, what would I have done? So now I'm going to talk about before and after Carnival. Before Carnival, there's something called Javert that happens. I think it's called Javert, and it's basically like a paint, I don't know, like a paint party. Like, so sometimes like by the time Carnival starts and you come out, you see everyone is just covered in paint and you're wondering like why. It's because of this Javert thing or whatever. But literally paint is just sprayed everywhere. It's meant to be fun, but I wouldn't really do it because who's trying to get paint in their hair? Not me. So yeah, there's stuff like that taking place before, and then like steel bands and stuff like that, rampage. And then after Carnival, there's like 50,000 after parties. Literally go on Shubs right now as I'm talking to you now. I'll go on Shubs and you see the amount of after parties that are happening for Carnival. Most of the after parties happen like after the Monday, so Monday night everyone goes out because it's a bank holiday. But if you're looking to go out after you've been to both Sunday and Monday evening, you're going to be shattered. Like, props to you if you're actually able to do both days and go out afterwards. Now the final thing that I want to touch on is something I'm always excited about every year, is what to wear to Carnival. Like, I'm a girly girl, so these are the things that excite me in it. Like yeah, like I just really like dressing up for Carnival, because it's that one time of the year that you can really just skin out and just no one cares. Like, because in this country you don't really skin out like that, because number one, we don't have the weather for it, and it's just like, where are you really going skinning out like that? Like, you're not on holiday kind of thing. Like, you can only really skin out on holiday, but this is really just an excuse to skin out your pom pom. Do you understand? Like, it's really just an excuse to do that. I love Carnival and just plan my outfits. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys what I'm actually wearing this year, and hopefully it'll give you an idea of like what you can wear. Not everyone likes to skin out, so you can be conservative if you want to be conservative, that's up to you. But this is me and this is my cup of tea, and so what I like to wear. So okay guys, excuse my camera noise, like it's refocusing and stuff. But this is outfit number one. This is for the Sunday, and it's basically just a lace top and shorts. Let me show you. This is not even doing too much. Like, this is just like, it's sexy and you can walk up your waist. But wait for the second outfit, that's what I'm saying. Wait for outfit number two. Guys, if you thought you knew what extra was, you haven't seen anything. So that's it for this video, guys. I really do hope it's been informative for any Carnival first timers. I hope to see you guys at Carnival. Comment down below, leave a comment, like this video if you're coming to Carnival. Make sure you say hi to me. I'm so excited to meet everyone and just walk out my way to all you guys here. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz.